Hello, my fellow skate enthusiasts. As you can see, I have some of my Rollerblades inline skates out here on the table for display. I want to go over some of my setups here and some different types of wheels and configurations that I've been working with and working on for the past couple of weeks or month or so going into this summer of 23, and looking to enjoy myself, have a good time rolling around, being safe, and having fun. So I'll start off with the most unique frame in the most unique urban setup. That's my Seba highlight that I have on these endless arc frames. Now, what makes these frames unique is that in the front and the rear, you have two larger wheels that are 84 millimeter. And in the middle, you'll have three 76 millimeter wheels. This will give you a lower ride height so that basically you do feel like you're a little lower than on an average like 80 millimeter wheel setup. I don't know how they do it, but it really does, because I've been on 4x80s on this setup, and it does feel like you're riding lower. It feels like you're riding on 76s. This isn't a rockered frame, so it is, for all those nice wizardy moves, swirly moves, it feels great. And I recently got it maybe month or so ago, and been on it a few times, and so far I'm really enjoying the setup just for skating around, urban skating, traversing rough terrain. It's a great, skating around, having fun with the setup, even if you're not into the whole wizard thing. I love the wizard thing. It's fun, but just to skate around, this is a nice setup. Next, we have the Rollerblade Twister XT that I have set up on some endless 100 frames, and with some 100 millimeter hydrogen wheels. This has been my go-to setup on on a regular basis in my area, just because I have really rough pavement where I live here, and 100 millimeter wheel really just soaks up, all those cracks, all that rough texture, uneven pavement here that we have in New York. Is it my ideal setup? No, actually. I do prefer the 90 millimeter wheel. I just feel like this setup almost feels like I have a similar ride height, believe it or not, to my endless arc frames that are in the middle on 76 millimeter wheels, and here we have 90 millimeter wheels. But I don't know if it's because this is a UFS mounting system that you just, the ride height feels lower, but to me, this is my ideal ride height setup. May not be my ideal boot, but the height with the UFS mounting and these 90 millimeter wheels feels great on in an urban terrain, urban environment, rough, uneven pavement. It just, it's a great setup with the Intuition liner. I recently got this set up. I'm still in the process of breaking it in, so I can't really speak on it too much, but the few times I have taken it out, really enjoy it. It's a toss-up between these three right here on what I'm going to take out. It's a mood thing, and what I feel like doing. I really can't say that one is better than the other. It's just, different feels. And here, as you can see, I have a 3x110 setup, which I don't have much experience on. I've only tried it a few times. I just didn't really like the setup. Just thought that this frame was just too short for my boot size. It's a 243 millimeter frame, and with the 110 millimeter wheels, between the short frame and the height on the wheels, just didn't feel good on my boot size. I have a 47 EU size, 13 and a half US boot size, and this setup just didn't work for me. Here are some of my aggressive setups. We have this the Them 909 boot with some ground control flat frames and some dead wheels here. This is also a very unique setup because 3 of the wheels are actually 92A. These 3, and then this one right here is, I don't know if you can see, is 97A. That's to help with wheel bite. Don't have much experience on this yet, but I'm hoping to get some this season. Another setup here is we have set up on anti-rockers with 64 millimeter wheels in the front and rear on an anti-rocker setup on my Razor Genesis boot. Here we have a flat 60 millimeter setup on the Rollerblade blanks. Again, not much experience on the whole aggressive boot scene. Looking to get more into that this summer. More into the whole urban skating thing, wizard skating, urban skating. Looking to expand my knowledge into the whole aggressive skating thing. But just want to share some of my setups, show you my wheels, my thoughts on what I enjoy urban skating in. And if you do like this content, please do like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. As always, have a great day and keep skating.